For the people that know me, it's no secret. I'm a sensitive person and I get stressed easily. Sometimes it's the noise, other times it's a deadline or just too much stimulation. Whatever the case is, the symptoms are typically the same. Muscle tension, a faster heartbeat, not being able to think clearly, feeling irritable, just to name a few. But thankfully, through the years I've learned plenty of grounding and relaxation techniques to calm my mind and my body. So today I'll be sharing what that looks like. And if you're like me and stress easily too, I hope this helps you. Usually when I've reached the point of stress, my energy feels chaotic and I feel disconnected from myself. And by that I mean my mind is somewhere else, probably thinking about the thing that's triggering the stress, and my body of course is in fight or flight mode. I've always been fascinated by the intelligence of the body. It perceives a threat, real or imagined, and it responds with physiological changes to prepare for survival. So even though there's no actual danger, my body thinks there is. Cortisol levels rise, my heart rate goes up, and my muscles become tense. The body is primed for action. So I've learned that because there's so much pent-up energy, doing something calming right now isn't very helpful. I found that the best thing to do first is to channel that energy into something physical. Going for a brisk walk, doing a quick workout, or fast-paced yoga are great ways to release that energy into something productive. It's like when parents take their kids to the park and they let them run around until they're so tired that they can finally go home and take a nap. I find it so helpful to think of myself as a child sometimes, especially in situations like this when I'm experiencing high emotions. I imagine the part of me that needs help as the child, and then the conscious adult part of me can step in to figure out what the inner child needs. When I think of things in this way, it becomes so much easier to give myself what I need to calm down and return to a state of peace.
Thank you so much, everyone, for doing this short, strength-based practice with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what your one-word affirmation is today.
Once I've released all that nervous energy out of my body, I can work on calming my mind. A few years ago, I was experiencing anxiety and panic attacks very frequently. And I remember I made a commitment to myself to meditate every single day. And this is the habit that's honestly brought me the most peace because it helps train the mind to be in the present. I want to thank Aura for sponsoring today's video. Aura is a new mindfulness and sleep app trusted by over 7 million people. It's an all-in-one app for your well-being and sleep, offering thousands of meditations, stories, and things like breathwork, life coaching, cognitive behavioral therapy, and spirituality. I've tried many meditation apps over the years, but I really love Aura's wide variety of content. Whether you need help with productivity or things like forgiveness, self-compassion, stress, anxiety, it has something for everyone. And it's highly personalized, so the more you use it, the better it understands your preferences. So if you've been wanting to make meditation a habit but don't know where to start, I invite you to do a simple 30-day meditation challenge on the Aura app. I've personally curated a playlist with 30 different tracks specifically focused on the topic of stress and anxiety. Each one is 10 minutes or less, so you can easily fit this into your daily routine. Get started for completely free on Aura's website using my special link in the description. The first 500 people get a free trial plus an exclusive 25% off. I hope you take advantage of this great opportunity to make meditation a habit so you can start experiencing more peace in your life. One of my go-to rituals for stress relief is preparing and drinking a cup of tea. The entire process, when practiced mindfully, can be incredibly therapeutic. I like to think of it like a live ASMR session, focusing on each step with intention and listening to all the sounds involved in the process. This is the present moment, and there's no better place to be than here and now, because this is where peace is found. Depending on what I'm going through, sometimes I find it helpful to journal before I meditate, and other times I find the opposite works better. Going back to the analogy of seeing myself like a child, I tune in with myself and see what I need in that moment. But no matter when I decide to do it, journaling has been deeply healing for me. It's a safe space to express my feelings without judgment. It allows me to see things from a different perspective and identify the cause of my stress or the anxious feeling inside. I know many of us find this scary. Diving deep into our inner world isn't always easy. It's much easier to bury uncomfortable feelings, to numb or distract ourselves and pretend they're not there. But we all know that doesn't really work. Just as a baby's cries get louder and louder when ignored, our emotions do too. When you're facing uncomfortable feelings or a challenging situation, remember to be there for you. Don't abandon yourself. Don't neglect your feelings or your needs. Tend to yourself like a loving mother would tend to her child. Mother yourself. Listen to your needs. Be your own biggest supporter. Hold yourself with compassion. Care for yourself deeply. Love yourself unconditionally. Because life becomes so much easier to navigate when you know there's always someone there for you. I hope this video finds all those it can help and benefit. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you soon.